Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're gonna be talking about the inspection process. Probably the thing that buyers worry about the most. What do I do if there's these massive issues with the home? And how do I make sure I don't buy a home that's gonna have a bunch of massive issues? So that's what I'm gonna be answering for you today. All right, now, first of all, can we just take a step back? Most buyers have unrealistic, irrational fears of what could go wrong in the home that they buy. So I wanna just put some of those to rest right off the bat. HGTV and all these other shows will really dramatize the, oh, we bought a house and then we started a little reno and oh my God, it cost us $100,000. Okay, that doesn't happen like probably 99% of the time, okay? It's very rare. Sure, you can come up with things. Sure, there's risk and there's expense of owning a home, but there's also a ton of benefit and reward too. So sure, you might have expenses down the road, but I don't want you to think that it happens all the time that, oh my gosh, the foundation's crumbling and we have to rewire the entire house and you know, there's mold in the walls, okay? Very, very rare, so take yourself a deep breath, just relax, it's gonna be just fine, okay? So let's get into the question. What do we do to ensure that we don't have those kinds of issues as much as reasonably possible? That would be with a home inspection. I do have my buyer's guide. If you'd like a copy of it, I'll walk you through what we're talking about, but we're gonna be over here. After you get your offer accepted, you've got an inspection period that we can build into the offer. So you have that inspection period. Let's say we've asked for 7 business days to get your inspections done. Here's what that looks like. You will let me know which inspections you'd like to do. I've got inspectors that I use all the time and I will call them. I'll say, hey, I need an inspection on 123 Main Street. And you can let me know what types of inspections you would like. Here's a few of your options. First of all, your regular home inspection. What that looks like is a home inspector will go in. This is literally all they do for their entire job. It's a company that just inspects homes. They're trained very thoroughly to look at every aspect of the home and find any issues that could be lurking. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, technically they cannot see inside the walls. They might not be able to know every issue that could potentially come up. But they are very, very good at seeing signs of what could be issues. If they sense there might be a moisture problem in the basement, they can let us know about that. If they see that the roof might not have been installed correctly, they know that and they know how it should be installed and they can let us know. All of these types of things, they'll go through the entire home practically with magnifying glass, looking to find any issues that they can find. So we'll do your regular home inspection. At the end of the inspection period, when they're at the home doing the inspection, we will come and review with them most of the time, and the inspector will review their report with us. It's a probably 30 to 40 page report. You've got dozens of pictures and explanations of things, diagrams of, hey, you know, we found this potential issue, here's what it could mean for you. You can then go through that report, the inspector will show us, hey, we saw here's a roof shingle that's broken and might need to get replaced. Hey, there's a little bit of a leaky faucet under the kitchen sink, or whatever your issue is. There will be a whole list of little petty things that, to be honest, it's just homeownership. They'll deal with some of them, you'll have to deal with some of them, and over time there'll be more things, and you just gotta deal with those little things. A little bit of caulking around the bathtub or something that just needs to get redone. I actually need to do mine right now, to be honest with you. That's just homeownership, that's maintenance, very common things. What we're gonna be looking for though on that report is big major things. The furnace looks like it's on its last leg and it's gonna need replaced soon. So then we will go to the sellers and we will negotiate an arrangement that works for both parties. We'll say, hey, looks like your furnace hasn't been maintained very well and it's gonna need to be replaced. So we're gonna need you to contribute $2,000 to addressing that, for example, okay? Depending on the market that you're in, you may have more or less luck at getting these types of things negotiated. I'm not going to say the sellers will agree to take care of everything, especially in a market like we're in right now. It's a very aggressive seller's market as of the time I'm recording this video anyways, and sellers don't have to deal with those things because there's a line of buyers out the door that somebody will just take it and deal with it. So we gotta be reasonable and conscious of the market that we're in at the time that you're watching this video and at the time that we're writing your offer. So that will be your home inspection. They'll go through that whole report with you. We can then negotiate. Now, here's the ways that we can respond. Like I just said, we can ask them to contribute towards you fixing the issue yourself. Typically that's in either a price reduction or in getting some help with closing costs. The second option would be we can just tell the sellers, hey, there's this issue, we want you to go deal with it and have it fixed prior to closing, for example. That's a great option in certain circumstances as well. Option number 3 would be we ask for a home warranty to be purchased. That's when, around $500 maybe. The sellers could purchase that on your behalf, and that will cover certain things so that if that furnace does go out, then the home warranty could pay for replacement, something like that. Or the final step is we can just cancel and walk away. It doesn't happen very often at all. I don't want you to be worried about that, but sometimes there's things that are just too big of red flags that maybe it seems like the seller's doing something sketchy or we're just not feeling good about something. We can just back out and walk away inside that inspection window. So let's back up again. Let's talk worst case scenarios. You make an offer on a home, you get your offer accepted. You do your inspection and you find out the foundation's crumbling. Great, then we will cancel the purchase agreement within that, say, 7-day inspection window, back away, and you get your earnest money back, okay? You're not locked into buying the place, and they're not gonna take your earnest money when we're within that window, okay? That's the first inspection, is with that home inspection, and that's how we can negotiate those items. In the same way, you can also get a radon test, which I'll just tell you about quickly. Radon's a gas that can build up in basements, so we can test to see if that gas is present. They can have a system installed to fix it. The next one would be a sewer scope inspection. It's exactly as gross as it sounds, but they basically open up a clean out spot inside the home. They send a camera down the sewer line to the street, and then they make sure that everything's clear. There's no roots, there's no collapse, there's no settling, that sort of thing that's damaged that sewer line. That's another couple $100 to add on. We can do that as well. We can negotiate both radon and sewer scope inspections in the exact same way. Have them fix it, have them compensate you to fix it, or we can just cancel the purchase agreement and walk away if it's all too big of a deal or too concerning in that scenario. So those are just a few different things that you can think of when you're doing your inspections. You're not locked into it, and most likely you're not gonna buy a total piece of junk anyways. So that's just a little bit. When you're ready to start the home buying process, give me a shout. I'll be happy to shoot you a PDF of that home buying guide that I showed you, and that'll walk you through everything step by step. And let me know, and we'll schedule you a buyer's consult when you're ready as well. It costs you nothing, and you don't have to sign anything if you're not ready, but that will be a way for me to show you exactly what you need to do to get that ball rolling to get towards home ownership, okay? Thanks so much. Hey, I've got great videos like this that come out every single week, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the bell so that you get notified every time I put new content out. And here's another great video that I think you'll really like. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.